Hi everybody, thanks for being here and welcome to Rose Sky Tarot. Now these cards are always well shuffled in between readings, and the cards that pop out or that I'm drawn to are for the sign in general. So it may not reflect everyone's personal circumstances, but even if one card relays a message, then I'm good with that. So enjoy. Hi Taurus, so glad you could join me today, and this is your reading for the 12th of March. Okay, I want that card there. Let's have another bit of a shuffle. I hope you're all having a great day, and whoops, all right. I want that one first, and I want that one second. Okay, let's see what these cards have to say. Okay, now we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Wands. Now, is this to do with you, or it could be a member of your family, or it could be, your daughter or son. Now, have you found something out that just got under your skin, and it made you so angry that either yourself or someone else was told that they'd done something wrong, and you have jumped right in and you have been totally fanatical about putting your point across, because you feel that you've been painted, or whoever has been painted, in an extremely bad light, and you can't believe that they're blaming you, or they're blaming whoever. Now, I'm thinking that it is actually someone else that you're jumping in to defend, because you've jumped up without knowing anything about what's happened. So I don't think that it's you that is the one that's in trouble here. I think you have jumped up thinking that, this is extremely unfair, and to the point that, it's unjustified. And without knowing the facts, you have went in running, swords raised, to make sure that the person you are interested in doesn't get painted with a red brush. Now, what is it all about? Could it be that, the person that's been accused has been hoarding certain things? Have they misused some resources in some way? Or have they been helping themselves to things that don't really belong to them? So there is a whole variety of different reasons of why this person has been accused of whatever it is. And it could be a whole variety of resources too. It could be money. It could be a variety of different items. You know, it depends what the situation is. Now, has the person that feels that they have been, that they have had things taken from them, or it's their property that's been misused? You know, this is the person who people would say would be the victim. And they want to dole out an extremely harsh discipline. They want this person who's, you know, done something against them to be given the maximum amount of discipline and order. You know, and they can be quite cruel and angry in how they go about informing people of that. And again, the protector in you has jumped up to defend this person here that has been misled, or their actions have been a little bit, my brain has just gone blank. Their actions have been a little bit illegal or immoral. You know, and both of these people, both of these cards here on the ends are in a way protecting cards. This is protecting people from actions. You feel you've got the, you know, the higher moral ground here. You're standing up for what you believe in, and you're courageous in your actions. You know, and over here, you're jumping up to defend. So your words and your actions are out into the world to defend someone who has misused or helped themselves or hoarded certain things that, in a general sense, could be seen as being wrong. So there is a huge battle going on here between you and the person who has had things done to them. Very difficult situation. And again, this may not be you, this may be family member, friend, something from TV, or it could be that you're discussing something that has happened in the past. Now, whichever one it is, you know, please take care and, you know, try not to get yourself into too much trouble, because you are prone to, with the Knight of Swords in reverse here, you're prone to jumping in without actually thinking things through. And that could get you into trouble. All right. I'll see you later, Taurus. Bye. Hi, Virgo. So glad you could join me this evening, and welcome to your daily reading. Now, this reading is for the 12th of March. Oh, okay, let's hold on for 1 second. Okay, let me just move these cards over a little bit. And there we go, made it just and no more. Okay, let's see what these cards have to say. All right then, we have the Four of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Now, in order for this reading to flow a little bit better, I would like to maybe move the cards around just a little. All right. And hopefully everything's still visible for you. There we go. I think that's about right. Now, have you been thinking and thinking and thinking, and those same thoughts are just going round in a big circle, and you can't seem to think about anything else? But even when you are thinking about those things, is your mind jumping from topic to topic so that you're not really focused, although you can't think about anything else? And because of all this jumbled up thoughts, do you feel that you're maybe wasting time? Because all you're doing is thinking and then going round in a circle and then thinking about it again. Now, with the Two of Swords here, does it have something to do with you maybe refusing to choose? Do you find it difficult that, you can't seem to make a decision? Now, it could be that you're trying to convince yourself that whatever it is that you're thinking about is okay. But is there maybe certain things that you're trying to ignore just so that you get a choice made? Because, your mind is going round and round and you're finding it difficult to choose. And there's certain things about this that you're trying to ignore. And you just feel as though you're trying to move forward, but it's just not getting there. And it could just feel like you're making a decision and then you're making another decision and then you're going back to the first decision. So you really do seem to be going round in circles here. And it all seems to be getting a little bit out of control. And you really do feel that you're going 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. And it's all because you're finding it difficult to make decisions. And not being truthful with yourself about what you really like. Does it maybe have something to do with someone else's opinion or fashion? And even though, this is something that you feel you may have to try, is it possibly something that you don't really want? Are you possibly trying to force yourself into it? So that could be why you're coming and going in your decisions. That could be where all of the setbacks are coming in. You know, and why it's spiraling out of control, why you can't make a decision. Now, the next two cards that I have grouped together are both Queen cards, and they're both upright. Now, the Queen of Wands has a lot of masculine characteristics, and this could represent a man or a woman. You know, someone of action, someone who uses their instincts, someone who is bold, someone who recognises that, you know, it's good to know your own mind. It's good to know who you are and what you want. But is this possibly in contradiction with the Queen of Pentacles a little bit? Because the Queen of Pentacles here is about trying to make something the best that it can be to a beautiful end or pleasing end. And it's about getting things done efficiently and using all of the resources available to the max and attending to every single detail possible. Now, for some reason, that could mean, are you following some sort of fashionable moment for whatever this is? Are you maybe not being true to yourself? Is that where the lack of decision is? Because you've got an internal struggle. You're trying to make things beautiful. You're trying to use the best amount of the resources and you know, make it efficient and effective. But possibly instead of getting the things that you want, are you going for what's available? And that's maybe not to your taste. It may not sit well with, you know, your sense of self or your characteristics. So there could be an internal struggle here which is on your mind and it's causing you to stagnate a little bit because you can't seem to make a decision. You can't seem to move forward because of this internal struggle. All right, I'm going to leave it there. And, you know, this could be, as always, you, family member, friend, something that you're thinking about. And whatever it is that's holding you back, the best thing to do is think about what is the best thing for you. You know, be bold, use your instincts. And if it goes against, you know, the fashionistas, then so be it, because this is your life. Use the resources to the max, to the fullest potential, attend to all the details, but do it in a way that suits you. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Now take care, Virgo, and see you next time. Bye. Hi Capricorn. This is your reading for the 12th of March. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. And these cards are just flying out. That's that one there that I want. Okay, let's have a look-see. Okay then, we have the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant, and then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Moon in reverse. Now, have you maybe found someone that you are just filled to the brim and overflowing with emotions? And you just can't express how you feel. And you have excitement within you. You want to go and create different things. And this feeling has also given you quite a lot of peace. Now, is this something that has only been there for a little bit of time? Has this been quite a quick surge of emotion? And you're still really using your intuition to find out whether or not this is lust or love. But the thing is that little bit of creativity that is within you wants to go and explore, wants to go and do things that you've maybe never done before. And it could be that the other person is healing some past wounds, and giving you peace. And all of those things, put together is just a wild rush of emotions. Are you mistaking that for love, though? Now, with the next card here, are you maybe being encouraged to conform to society a little bit? Are people telling you things or informing you or teaching you about the way that they feel you should behave or what values you should have? And are they looking to pigeonhole you a little bit so that, they can put a name so that they can have you conform to an idea of living? Now, because I'm thinking that this is something that has happened fairly fast, are all these changes and all these pressures that are being put upon you, are they really worrying you now? Can you not get them out of your head? Can you not sleep? Because both of these cards, the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Moon in reverse, both have a strong feeling of insomnia. Now, you could be using certain things, whether it be alcohol or, herbal remedies or something from the doctor, whatever it is, to help you sleep, to help you to go over this pressure and anxiety that you're feeling. But the thing is that as time goes by, is it may be taking more and more of them to have the same effect. So you could be beginning to overuse certain things. And because of the lack of sleep, because of the overuse of whatever it is that you're using, is your temper beginning to fray? Is the dark side of your personality beginning to show because you're feeling under pressure? Now, with the moon in reverse here, are certain things also coming to light, things that you didn't know before? And it could be that, all of the teaching and the values that have been pressed upon you. Is your eyes beginning to be open? And because you're not so submissive about it now, because, with the lack of sleep, with the, all of the shadow side of your personality, are you being more assertive in yourself? And things are being discussed with you that possibly wouldn't have been before. And you're getting to know things that maybe you wouldn't have asked before. So, are you feeling that this is love? Do you feel an overwhelming emotion for this person? Have they healed old wounds? Do you want to spend time with them and do things that you haven't done before? Is it love? Or are you just conforming to what your friends, family, society wants? Is that why you're struggling? All right. I've left that reading with a whole load of questions, and it's up to you to soul search to find out what is the right answer for you. All right. Take care. See you next time, Capricorn. Bye.